Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and I'm proud to present Budget Shaman. All it took was 5 nerf patches and 1 new free card, and Budget Shaman, all of a sudden it's playable. Awesome. So, Budget Burn Shaman can now be built. I built a full cost Burn Shaman earlier, and I was left wondering, okay, maybe this can be made in a budget form. And now with Transfer Student, a new card that is given for everyone for free, giving Shaman another viable 2-drop, because Shaman doesn't exactly have any class 2-drops that they could use, then Transfer Student just fixes the curve of this deck and finally makes it viable. The idea of a Burn Shaman deck is that first you try to hit the board with your minions, you try to chip in damage with your minions, and then you finish the game off with burn spells. There's Squall Hunter in the deck, so Squall Hunter gives you +2 spell damage and also overlooks you, but your final turn is often that you jam the Squall Hunter and boom boom, you shoot some missiles to the face. Squall Hunter is a fairly large body, so sometimes you can also just play it on the board and hope that it sticks. That also works out. But in the early game, you try to go, especially with Bonjour Brawler, Amani Berserker, these supported by Beaming Sidekick and Guardian Orc Merchant. So this classic 4 minion, neutral minion, early aggro package, complemented by Shaman class tools, Sludge Slurper, Searching Tempest and Storm's Wrath, some buffs for these minions as well. Then there's a Transfer Student. There's a Cobalt Spellkin for a little bit of extras. It can give you Earth Shocks, it can give you more Storm's Wraths, it can give you Lightning Bolts. Excellent card in Shaman. And with a few dragons in the deck, there's also a couple of Lightning Breaths here. So you have some ways to also clear the board in the early game. You develop a couple of minions, opponent develops a couple of minions. You Lightning Breath their board away so that your minions have a little bit more time to push in that damage. And that's basically what the deck does. Chip in the damage, finish off with spells. Good to go. Compared to the full cost list that I built, then the full cost list includes Lady Vashi and it includes Vecina. There are not enough statistics to really tell how well all of the cards are performing, but I would consider Vecina a major upgrade. So Vecina, at least, if you want to upgrade the deck, then Vecina is the card that you want to go for. I'm also a little bit uncertain which card it replaces. I have 2 candidates. It's either the Transfer Student or it's the Marsh Spawn. I don't have enough statistics to confidently say which one of those is worse, but those are the card slots that you can use to upgrade the deck. One of those is weaker, but I don't know which one. And then there's Vecina, which is definitely a major upgrade, and then there's Lady Vashi, which I'm not sure how big of an upgrade it is, but it might be as well. And that's pretty much all that you can do for this particular archetype. But already the budget list should be able to bring you victories in many of the games. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon to get notifications when new videos come. I also stream live on Twitch 6 days a week, so check down below for a link to my Twitch channel. And now, let's go take a look at Budget Burn Shaman in action. It's just sad that it used to be like, if you didn't truly care about that, then you could go into the free mode, check out some decks and come up with at least a mediocre deck. Maybe not the best one, but you could quite confidently say that, okay, this is one of the better decks. Or not one of the better decks. And now it's so much more difficult. Yikes. Can I say yikes?
It's time for a little blood.
I can. Priest is really hard for this deck. I mean, if there's an apotheosis for that one, I'm almost guaranteed to lose. Can they find a Shadow Word Pain from the Renew? I know there isn't one in deck. Well, that is a lifesaver. That card there just saved me. I want to get stuff on this board. Because there's not enough mana to play Apotheosis and Breath. It's only one or the other. Sure, Breath is still good. Ah, Death is good. Death Coin Apotheosis. Well, that works. I didn't have a way to play around that particular combo. That's a really strong combo. And that's how we lose. Not much I can do about that. Perfect cards from the priest. So hard to contest. And you have no way to verify because they refuse to give you any real data on how those opinions are formed. That's what I don't like about Vicious Syndicate. But they do have some good points. So it's still a worthwhile resource, you just need to... I guess it's the Vivid Spores. You just need to keep in mind that there are lots of things that they don't tell you about. HS Replay allows you to see for yourself, but it's of course a lot more work. We're hoping for no Soul Mirror. We'll see. Soul Mirror would be very, very bad for me, but let's see how this goes. Galagrond has no invokes in it, so I actually don't know why Kronx was played. The main thing that would make sense would be a second Apotheosis in hand. That would make Kronx better. And then there's the Soul Mirror. There's always the Soul Mirror. But I can't play around it. I don't have the tools here. If I can find a damage spell now that I have a Squall Hunter, I might find some ways to even finish this.
On wings of destruction they come.
A randomly generated minion that allows to get a spell. And that spell could then be Soul Mirror. Yikes. So that's 7. I like this. This looks perfectly appropriate. Look at that. Sometimes happens. Discover Dragon isn't that awesome. Let's see. Is the pop-up itself its own reward? Haha. Ooh. Please don't be Zoo. Okay, maybe it was still better if it had been Zoo. But I gotta go. I gotta go now. If there's no damage spell for next turn, then I can do double Orc Merchant and Storm's Wrath. And that might even win the game. Please don't Soulfire anything.
That should upgrade. Probably. That should upgrade. Probably.
Get knocked down! Get knocked down!
Can it win the game? I'm feeling hopeful. I might actually win a game. Please don't have Moarg and a Nether Breath. I have never had that happen before. That was the best game ever. I'll give this a try. Turn 2 Kelleset into Shadow Step twice, but then you're all out of cards. Priest kept everything. No. No, 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 no. That is not what I want to see. I guess there's a penance, but I have to take the chance. No penance. Intriguing.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Time to smork. Not much I can do next turn though.
Overcharged and ready to fight.
No, there was a death. I'm so sad. Just so sad now. Why was there a death? There could also be an apotheosis for this one. There was a top deck apotheosis for that one. This game's just going downhill. Let me tell you, this one's just going downhill here. Not a dormant minion. I wanted a minion that hits face. Face hitting minions.
Home is where the wagon is.
Discovers a dragon, still gets to do more stuff.
Power in trinkets.
Interesting moves with the Setek. I guess this is a Marsh Spawn turn. Storm's Wrath isn't bad. But is it for this turn? I still lose the minions if I go for trades. I guess it's still for this turn. But I think I want to kill this attack. I already saw... yeah. I already saw one apotheosis, so I'm not playing around a second apotheosis here. This one's going to wake up next turn as well. Maybe it helps. Need to try to push. Ouch. That one hurt. That one hurt too. So much pain. Okay. Go wide with the Tempest and the Student. We'll just play the Spellkin. Get some stuff. See what happens. All of these have more health than attack, so Soul Mirror doesn't handle them. How afraid am I of a Twilight Drake? I guess not that afraid. There can still be Soul Mirrors, of course. I don't have lethal, right? That's 8 plus 3 plus... yeah, nowhere close to 28. I can freeze that. 2 mana, then I have another 5 mana. I can empty my hand here. Big O Whelp or the Evasive Worm. Maybe the Evasive Worm. We'll see if there's a Soul Mirror.
Overcharged and ready to fight. It's time for a little blood.
Freezing that. Getting a big board. Hitting a lot of face. Okay, Priest. Key turn. I mean, Soul Mirror doesn't actually do anything, because all of these have more health than they have attack. There's not enough mana to play Soul Mirror plus another spell. So it would have to be like Double Breath or something. That would kill the majority of this board.
Void is filled with many whispers.
That looks like a Dead Priest to me.
Who you want me killed?
I'm quite happy about this outcome. look at that, a dead priest.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.